Okay, you guys, what is up? The King of Lightning is gonna do One Piece episode 545 review. You know what? These Tenryubito have to die. Someone has to go in there, guns ahoy, and start blasting someone powerful. Someone really powerful has to just go in there and murk. At least, like, at the end of One Piece, or before the end of One Piece, I want to see at least 2 Tenryubito die. At least, because they have to. Some of them need to be killed. This guy going, Doctor! Yeah, Doctor! Like, you should have been died 4 minutes ago. How you're still on the ground and no one didn't shoot you yet is beyond me. So, I mean, if you shoot at me, it's only natural I shoot back. So, just saying, you know. But that being said, One Piece episode 545 review. My opinion, episode, I liked it. The middle portions, I really liked. I really liked these. Key points 2 and 3, yeah. So basically, the first key point is going to be that the fishermen pirates now have amnesty because Jinbei is now a Shichibukai, which means that the former slaves are now pardoned by the government in order to maintain a somewhat stable relationship with Jinbei, Fisherman Island, and themselves. So the slaves will no longer be hunted down. So right there, number one. And then there was like a little conversation with Aladdin, and then he explains how even though we are pardoned by the government, we still have this. I guess it's a detest for humans. We still have, like, it's not going to go away. Even though we're pardoned, we're still never going to forget the time we spent at the Holy Land, the times we were tortured and abused by the Tenryubito. And that's number one right there. Key one number 4, yeah, we're jumping ahead. Yeah, from now on, I'm going to do, like, the key points, and then I'll just go, like whichever one I feel like doing at the time, alright? So, number 4 is going to be, at the end of the episode, after all the stuff in the middle, Queen Otohime decides to leave Fishman Island and join the Tenryubito to assist in but assist in negotiations, and, you know, so she can get leniency from the Tenryubito, and she can solidify or attempt to solidify the bond between fishmen and humans. And basically, like, you know, like, Neptune's not for it. Like, Neptune wants to go himself because, you know, King Neptune, you know, god of the sea here. And she's like, no, because you are a very powerful person, and a powerful person wouldn't be able to get across the message. However, a weaker person, like Queen Otohime, who has a weak body, who's not that physically powerful, she is the symbolization of a struggling individual or a struggling person from a worldly inferior race, trying to get that sense of equality with the humans. So, number 1, number 4. Now, the main key points, 2 and 3. Key point number 2. The Tenryubito come in there. This motherfucker, this dude comes in there, you know, and he went to go get his slaves back, even though the government pardoned the slaves, even though the government pardoned the escapees. This guy wants them back since he spent so much money, even though you guys all have money, like billions upon billions of dollars to spend. And, you know, this guy wants his fishermen slaves back, so he decides, and there was this flashback of him and his father. And I'm like, dude, really? His father? I mean, this is like the definition of lazy. I mean, one of the 7 deadly sins, sloth, in action as we speak. This dude, not only is he rocking the 6 chin, but he is having these women hold his newspaper for him. What is that? What is that? God gave you hands. Use them. God gave you these. He gave you these. He gave you these. Use them. I don't know why this guy couldn't be like, no, had to let these women hold it for him. And then has this giant wine glass. And the women are still holding this giant wine glass. Kill him! Just someone kill him. Someone just go in there, start murking Tenryubito. Yeah. I would so kill them. I would so kill them. If I was Shanks, I would be like, screw this. Screw this. We're going in there hardcore. Hockey up? Yeah. I would so do that. Well, I'm not Shanks, alright? And basically, they're having like a discussion about how the father is appalled that these fishmen are now free to go back to Fishman Island and not be hunted down. And the son's like, well, since we spent so much money on them, let's get him back. And he goes there, his giant galleon ship. And by the way, it appears to me that the Tenryubito have like the biggest types of galleon ships. We have like the One Piece, the Sun Eagle, it's not really a galleon ship, more or less like, it's above average, I guess. The marine ships are like giant galleons, as was Don Krieg's like big ship, like giant galleon, like building size ships. But the Tenryubito seem to have like these really, really, really big galleon ships. That money got them like these really big galleon ships that are probably twice the size, maybe even 3 times the size of an average skyscraper. So, yeah, probably, definitely. But yeah, that being said, what happens is that comes down the ship, it's wrecked, he's on the ground, bleeding, asking for a doctor while shooting at the fishmen and mermaids and mermen. And what's happening here is that no one wants to get near them. Horty Jones, who's younger, is like, he has to die. Vanderdecker hears the gunshots that's coming in from the side. The former slaves of that particular Tenryubito wind up coming in there. They're about to kill this dude. I'm like, yes, kill this dude. Kill him. Just kill him. Man. I would have ran over there, would have been like, yeah. I would have, 3 shots to the head and walked away like nothing happened. Like nothing happened. But no, he's struggling. He's like, and then bam, shoots his fingers. He shoots at the Tenryubito, and Orihime blocks the bullet, and I'm like, frick. So, that's number 1 right there. Keyword number 1. And basically the reason why she's doing that is because her whole entire foundation as to the reason why she's promoting this bond between humans and fishmen is because she wants to promote positive influence for the future. That's why she's always like, think of the kids, like if it was like a John Cena shirt, the kids. So, but that's the whole entire thing right there. Number 3 key point, which in my opinion was epic. It was epic because these Sea Kings, every time I see these Sea Kings, they keep on getting bigger. I'm like, ugh. They keep on getting bigger. Like, what the? Oh my god. These Sea Kings, basically, she's covering over she's protecting the Tenryubito, and he is bleeding, and his gun was kicked to the side, and then she's having a monologue about how we need to promote the bond between humans and fishermen for the future and for the children. And then I understand that you guys have been through a very hard time, a very difficult time, but that time is now over. We shouldn't hold grudges because grudges will influence the children, and then thus they will carry on the grudges, just like Horty Jones did. Now, the thing is, Jinbei comes in. Well, Jinbei and Aladdin, they start coming in there, and they start seeing the situation. At this point in time, the Tenryubito grabs the gun he had and points it at Orihime's head, and he's like, give me a doctor, give me a mask, give me my mask, my breathing mask, 'cause I don't want to be near you guys. You guys smell fishy. Hence, fishmen. You smell fishy, okay? And, basically, he's going on about how I'm superior and I'm better. And then he's torquing the gun at her head further and further. And then Shirahoshi decides to like let out like a really loud yell, like a really loud cry. And the moment she does that, bam, Sea Kings, like the really big Sea Kings, and I was like, yeah, because the Sea Kings are huge, man. Island class Sea Kings, man. The small island class Sea Kings, not the larger. These are like the ones like, what, 15 years ago, okay? The larger ones, especially like that one with like, it looks like a weird dinosaur and it's like blue. No, it's white and black like a zebra, but it's just really, 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 really big. It's like, what the fuck, big? Like, yeah, those Sea Kings, yeah. Epic ass big Sea Kings, okay? And basically, they come in, one eats the boat, look at Shirahoshi, bails, and all of them just bail. And everyone is standing there like, whoa! Jinbei's like, whoa! Hori Jones is like, whoa! Barndecker's like, whoa! Everyone's like, whoa! Whoa! It's crazy. And what happens here is basically, Barndecker's has like the biggest bone after this, because he's like, oh my god, Shirahoshi! My ancestors! I will marry her! And I'm like, okay, so that was, that's right there doing his weird thing. And then everyone is basically shocked at the Sea King's revelation, at the possibility that Shirahoshi may in fact be this legendary mermaid who can summon Sea Kings. Jinbei catches this, as does Otohime, as does Bannerdecker, Hori Jones. They all catch this, like, yo, this girl is either potential, legendary, a threat, and so on and so forth. But and that's it. That's the episode in a nutshell. Oh, well, not in a nutshell. That actually is the episode right there. In my opinion, again, I thought it was good. I enjoyed it. These Tenryubito have to die. But I'm honest to God, the flashback, in my opinion, way better than the anime. In the anime, it's so good. It's really good. I mean, I don't care what anyone says. The whole entire Fisher Tiger thing. Oh man, woo! That was good. That was very good, very deep, very emotional. This situation, epic. I was like, yeah, Sea Kings. And the funny part is that it only gets better. When people tell me that, yeah, this arc is bad, I'm like, shut the fuck up. I mean, it's not a bad arc. It's not the greatest arc, but my God, it has its moments. And these moments are just so defining and so good. And the thing is, when it comes to an overall story standpoint, this arc is so important for the overall story of One Piece. It truly is. It truly is. But that being said, King Lightning, rate, comment, subscribe. Peace. Have a good day. Signing off.